Alrighty, good morning, good morning. It is Thursday, October 18th, 2018. You're listening to RadioFreeRadford.com. While you're at it, head over to Facebook and like us while you're there. Follow us on Twitter and on Instagram at Radio Free Raddy and Radio Free Radford. This morning, I've had the pleasure of interviewing one of the two guests here with us this morning who does a little bit of comic fiction this morning, and we're going to get right into things. So first of all, good morning.
Good morning, man. How you doing?
Fine, how are you?
Not too bad. It's a little early.
Yeah. Alrighty, so first of all, let's introduce yourself, where you're from, your name, major, and your year.
Alright, I'm Daniel Meany. This is technically, credit-wise, my sophomore year, and my major is production technologies.
Alrighty, so first of all, what made you get into what you're writing, your fictional books here?
I've actually been a fiction/fantasy writer for a number of years now. I've had designs for a comic. However, while I'm a fairly decent writer, I'm not a fairly decent artist. And so that's kind of been, a big hindrance when you work in a visual medium, whether or not you can actually make said visual medium. And so it kind of took finding someone who was kind of equally as passionate about it, and also kind of had the skill to, apply that as well. So that's kind of why it took a minute.
All right, so what made you decide to get into this type of area?
Honestly, it's stuff I grew up on. It's something that, medium-wise, I was always more into than, TV or anything else. I was always reading, either actual novels or actual comic books. Was my favorite thing to check out from, libraries to get into creative stuff and kind of find that outlet. Awesome.
Sounds pretty good to me. Now, I understand that you all have now been working on two series so far. So tell us a little bit of background about these two series you've been working on.
We only have the one that me and him are working on, and that's called Cloak. It's actually being published through the Whim online magazine. Actually, check out the first 2 pages right now, actually, if you go to their site, and the 3rd page will actually be up Wednesday. Friday, excuse me.
Alrighty, it's all good. So what is the best thing about doing this? I know you said you've had a love for this since you were a kid. Is this just something you want to continue to do later on, or?
Oh, most definitely. It's just been something that, honestly, I've truly always enjoyed, and something for, especially the near and distant future, always being able to work within comics, within stories. I actually chose my major so that I could get a background with production and TV and film, so that I could one day write for that. Script writing is going to be a big part of my own degree plan, so that I can move into that later on.
Alrighty, and what have you been learning from this process as you've been doing it?
I think the biggest thing I've learned from this process, and honestly, anytime you try to publish anything, especially in a creative medium, is to kind of embrace the fact that it's not always going to go like you plan. Sometimes that's a really good thing, sometimes it's a really bad thing. And sometimes you just got to work with it and roll with it as best you can.
Alrighty, well, it sounds like you've got your mindset on what you want to do. And what was some advice you would give the class of 2022, which is the freshman class?
Well, as far as advice I could give, honestly, it is, remember that whatever you're passionate about, honestly, you can get to. We live in an age right now that is especially perfect for creators to just be able to do what they love through sites like YouTube and Patreon and Reddit and all this other stuff. You can always put stuff out there and show what you're passionate about, and people will usually get behind it.
All right, well, sounds pretty awesome to me. And do you mind if we do a little bit of collaboration, if that's all right with you?
Go right for it.
Alrighty, so obviously I didn't give the forecast for today, so we got right into you because we've been waiting for you. We've been putting you on delay, but we're so glad you're here with us this morning. It's going to be about 60 degrees today, mostly sunny skies. If you see the beautiful sunshine in our studios down here, and we're going to get to low of down 36, so we've got some weather heading our way, but it is the mountains. But hey, there you go. Winds were made on the light and variable side as well. So are you liking the cold? This is what you like? Or?
I am personally huge on the cold, mostly because it's something I can do something about.
Nice.
You can only get so indecent in the hot before you stop. So in the cold, you can always throw on another jacket, turn that heat up a little bit,
there you go.
And call it a day.
Yeah, well, the forecast models are maybe showing a few snow flurries possible late Saturday night, actually. Part of a cold front front coming through, so we might get a little tease of something in the next couple of months. But anyway, and we're also, there's a day for everything, a day for everything just about, and it's too hard to keep up with them. But believe it or not, today is National Chocolate Cupcake Day. And it's also International Shakeout Day. So you can eat your dessert, and while you're at it, you can just shake it all about, once you get done eating all that sugary cupcakes. You like cupcakes and all that nature?
I do. My only question, is there a National Blueberry Muffin Day?
That is a good question. I don't know about that.
That's always my follow-up to these kinds of holidays.
I know. Hey, there might be one out there, maybe later on in the month, maybe earlier in the month. I'll look and see. And then obviously it's National No Beer Day, but obviously I see you have it. And I don't have nothing growing yet, but maybe get a little shave off. I don't know. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, it's just amazing to see how many days that you can find throughout the year, too. And then another thing as well, earlier in the week there was a study that went out showing about working levels and like how people take their job very manageable and everything like that. And so they had the benefits of working like just a normal, shorter 40-hour work week, and it resulted in less stress, better sleep, improving your heart health, and spending time with your loved ones. Any thoughts on those?
So you mean to tell me that a normal average work week, where you can know what you're working and what you need to do every week is actually better for you?
Yeah.
My God, who knew?
Yeah, that's a shorter work week to it too. And especially those who work more than 40 hours, they have a tendency of just going a little bit more and beyond what the expectations is. And so anyway, I thought that was kind of unique too. And I don't know. Hey, we'll see about that. Yeah. Anyway, so we're getting very close to Halloween. Are you in for that type of stuff? Are you into all that?
Oh, most definitely. We're gonna have. Me and my wife actually probably are going to hit about at least 2 Halloween parties. She's going as Cleopatra this year, and I'm going to be dressed as Caesar.
All righty.
For obvious reasons.
We got the Shakespeare theme going on here. All righty. That's kind of interesting. And along with that, that's coming up is Thanksgiving. You a big Thanksgiving fan too?
I'm always down for food, man.
Oh, man, I think we all are.
That is the best part.
Yeah. Do you do any of the Black Friday shopping? Like people, I know a lot of families, they go and eat, and they go out and do that shopping for like 5, 6, 7 hours.
My wife actually does.
Oh, no.
I personally, she's pretty smart about it.
Okay.
She'll actually go at the absolute dead hours, which, for Black Friday is like 2, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Because there are certain stores, apparently she hits up that
right.
even that early most people are not at yet. I, however, will wait till the day after.
There you go.
When they're still trying to get rid of stuff.
I agree with you on that.
But all the crowd has left.
Oh, there you go. I agree with you on that one. Then you always have that Cyber or the Small Business Saturday, and you're shopping locally, and then you got Cyber Monday, and then
that's what I'm looking for.
Yeah,
on
the online shopping, right? And then after that, everybody just says, "Okay, what is it? Christmas is next year," and that's the big one. We kind of after Halloween, we sort of just fall into all these holidays and stuff like that as well, and along with that, November, it's a little bit, it's kind of a interesting month. We have Election Day coming up in about 2 weeks or so, but it's the it's the governor's race, I guess I should say.
I think it's actually for
Congress, that's right.
For congressman, there's supposedly I believe,
Senate.
Quote me, a Senate race coming up soon as well.
Yeah, and then along with that, it's also Veterans Day, so we want to thank our veterans for their for what they did, and what we do thank them each and every day, obviously, for an amazing thing as they do show on our country. We thank them very much as well. Alrighty, well, we appreciate having you on this morning, and we're glad that you finally got you on here, and they can catch your stuff for, again, a recap. Where can they find it at?
You can find it at ruwim.com. That is actually just spelled with the letters RU for, of course, our awesome school here.
All right.
And then wimmagazine.com, WHIM, and you will see it featured in the arts and entertainment section.
Alrighty, so folks, if you're interested in that type of comic field and anything with reading of that nature, it's a good thing to check out too. Alrighty, well, we're going to wrap things up for you this morning. Here in about 15 or so minutes, we'll have we'll have Terrence Schofield coming in here with this show, and then later on today, we are expanding so much here on the radio team here. It's so hard to announce every person, and we don't. It's not that I don't want to announce them. It's just so many of them, but they're great hosts, and right there as well. Head over to RadioFreeRadford.com for a full list of that information, and you can check that out too. And if this was not enough weather information, you're like, well, Dustin, you didn't go enough into detail about the first day of Christmas and when our white snow is going to be. Well, white Christmas, I should say. Anyway, yeah, you can tell I'm kind of excited for the snow and winter coming our way. You can head over to RUWeather1 on Instagram and Twitter. And in the meantime, continue to listen to great hits on RadioFreeRadford.com.